Big news coming in, folks. One of the biggest signings of the summer, as you can say. Manchester City have just confirmed that Erling Haaland has joined them from Borussia Dortmund. And what a big signing it is. We know that Erling Haaland has been doing so well in the Bundesliga, even though Dortmund have not been winning titles, but Haaland has been in great goal scoring form. And now City have him. City, who were missing that number 9. If you guys know that after Sergio Aguero, Aguero also towards the end of his career wasn't scoring that many goals. They have been missing this key number 9 player for a long time now. And now after their loss in the semis against Real Madrid, they have realized that they do need a number 9, and they have indeed signed in Erling Haaland. I was just reading, by the way, and I just got to know that the deal is supposed to be about the release clause, the striker's buyout clause, was understood to be about 60 million euros. So earlier, our estimations were that the clause might be 75 million, but it's even less. And for 60 million, you have got a great striker who has been in great goal scoring form. We saw him joining from Salzburg back in January 2020, and the moment he came to Dortmund, he was still scoring a lot of goals. People thought maybe he'll not be that successful in the Bundesliga, but Haaland has since come then and scored a lot of goals. And now City have him. City has signed him, and his wages that actually sort of shook me a little, because he will earn a salary of £350,000 a week, and that's without the bonuses. So imagine a young striker who's just joining a club, who only changed a club a couple of years back, is now joining City, where he'll be paid the same wages as Kevin De Bruyne. Wow, that is something, right? Kevin De Bruyne, that's really something. £350,000 for a youngster, for somebody who's not played in the league before, who is coming from Bundesliga, where he's not won a title also. So lots of money City has spent, and it's by the way, I'll just read the statement out. City has said that they can confirm that they have reached an agreement in principle with Borussia Dortmund for the transfer of striker Erling Haaland to the club from July 1st. So he'll only be available before the pre-season window is there, right? Where the clubs play one another in different countries sometimes. So he'll be available for that. But I'm not sure whether he'll be playing, because a lot of these players do take vacations around that time. But it's a big thing that City have finally decided that they need a number 9. You saw Gabriel Jesus was there, and even though he played second fiddle to somebody like a Sergio Aguero when he first started off, Sergio Aguero went, to Spain, and yet Jesus was turned. He was a striker, proper striker. He was turned into a winger of sorts. He was playing on the right wing at times. Sometimes Mahrez was there, and certain times Phil Foden also played as the false 9. So there have been so many players who have tried. City have tried in that false 9 role, but now after that loss against Real Madrid, they have realized that they really do need a striker. And I think so. It only came after that loss against Real Madrid, because earlier, if they would have been fine, Haaland was supposed to come to City, but probably they would not have announced it so soon. But now it has happened so soon. Instant, like what, a week back they lost to Real Madrid, and it has been announced now. Akshay Naik is saying Haaland have to adopt playing style. Azib Javed says that, wow, good news. I'm very, very happy. Yes, it's great news if you're a Man City fan, because they've got a clinical striker, as Kishore Creations is pointing out. And Jesus is, of course, now he's not playing that number 9 role for them, but he started off as a striker. If you remember, Sergio Aguero was their leading goal scorer, was their leading striker. But Aguero, towards the end of his career with City, had sort of a waning form. And after that, they had Jesus in the ranks, yet Jesus was not playing all the games. And Guardiola used to play somebody like a Foden, certain times even Kevin De Bruyne played as a number 9, but now it's all done and dusted. Now they've realized that they need a number 9, and that's why they have signed Erling Haaland. Ayush Dhal is saying, is Manchester City be the best time now after the inclusion of Erling Haaland? Well, let's just say they have got way too much quality. They've got players, who are world class in every position, be it their defense with somebody like Ruben Diaz, Aymeric Laporte, Cancelo on the left, Kyle Walker on the right. Then their midfield also is so good. Like Rodri is world class, and then of course the attacking, the players like Raheem Sterling, who are a common phenomena whenever England goes out to play, who used to play for City every time they would step out on the field, is now not even a regular. That is how good this side is. So you can understand. And as a United fan, I just have to say this is not good news for you, United fans or anybody in the league, because City just got stronger. Love Rami Singh, get rid of Pep Guardiola. Now eyes on Haaland to finally get UCL title to Man City. Well, let's see whether they do win it or not, or maybe the Yaya Toure's agent's curse is still, with Pep Guardiola, and he's been unable to win because of that. Akshay Naik is saying Jesus is going to Arsenal. Well, the funny fact is, ever since the talks, it came out in the open that maybe there were rumors that Gabriel Jesus might be moving to Arsenal at the end of the season. He scored, first of all, that 4 goals against Watford, and then he scored that 1 goal in Real Madrid, against Real Madrid also, in that first Champions League leg. So Jesus, I'm not sure whether he really wants to move to Arsenal, but yes, with the signing of Haaland, they are definitely not looking at him as their number 9. And to be fair to Jesus, he's been playing as a winger more often than not. So he's also no more a striker in the books of Pep Guardiola. I'll just take 1 or 2 final comments, and then Ayush Dal is asking, will Ronaldo leave Man United? Well, I'm not sure. He might, because if he doesn't, this will be probably the first season in 20 odd years that Ronaldo will not be playing the Champions League. So that's a big thing and a big call for somebody like Cristiano Ronaldo, who we know has been amazing in the Premier League. Akshay Nayak, Rudiger to Real Madrid. That was also on the cards. Everybody was talking about it. We know he was a free transfer, and when Chelsea couldn't manage to, keep him for a couple of more years, get an extension in, we knew that he was going to Madrid. Everybody has been talking about it. So no more a surprise. But I just thought I'll give you this update that Erling Haaland, the Norwegian footballer who's ever been doing so well for Borussia Dortmund, is going to be seen in the Premier League, and he's coming to Manchester City. So that's it, guys. Thank you for watching.